Yo guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I will be talking about Alien Earth Season 1 Episode 5, In Space, No One. Alright, so this episode did something very differently that I wasn't expecting, and that was breaking up the story and breaking up the flow of the show. Just to give us a really generic and really bad flashback episode. That's a joke, of course. I really loved the episode for what it was. I did think it was weirdly placed. I have a feeling that this episode could have been on a different spot, maybe even just as episode 1. Maybe it could have been perfect in there as well. Yeah, the placing of this episode felt very weird because they completely stopped everything that they had going for the rest of the season, and now we have this flashback episode to see where everything started off from. So it's nice to know, and everything that happens in this episode was quite important, and really happy to see more of that and to see more of how things got the way that they are right now. So that is really awesome. It's just that the placing and timing of this episode felt a little bit off to me. I'm very happy that I now know more about what the intentions of Morrow are and why he is doing what he does and how he got to the point where he now is. And it's also really interesting to see where this ship came from and what it was doing and how it got in that city and how it destroyed everything and how they got the specimens and how they dealt with the specimens on the ship. And I have to say that something I really love about this episode is the way that this episode is probably the closest resemblance to the first original Alien movie. At least to the feeling that movie gave us, as it has its horrific scenes, it has its fun, it has its intense moments, it has all the kinds of moments, and they shoehorned a lot in this hour, but it's effective and it works well and it's great, and it's possibly one of the most probably one of the most effective episodes of an Alien series, as you could have guessed, because this is just the feeling of Alien all over again. It is awesome. I have a feeling, and a lot of people were complaining about it beforehand, but in this episode I could definitely see the man in the suit, the man in the xenomorph suit. So that is something I noticed, and that took me out of it a little bit, but I have to say the design of it is still looking awesome. I love how even the specimens in and of itself aren't all too friendly to each other. I absolutely love the demonic eye thing. That eye monster is just eerie as fuck, and I don't like seeing it in that way, but it was awesome to see these specimens adapt to the way they are imprisoned and how they will fuck everything up on that ship. And it was really awesome to see how that all played out up until the ending, where we have already seen it, where the crash happens and stuff like that, and how he got to the point where he now is, which was really interesting. I have to say, still, timing was very weird, but the episode more than definitely made up for that problem, because the episode was just genuinely really amazing. Might as well be my favorite episode of the bunch so far because of how tense it is. It's the first episode I really want to rewatch, because I have a feeling that I did not give it the best attention I possibly could, even though I was just looking at the screen. I have a feeling that this episode did not get through to me completely, so I really want to rewatch it one time to see more details and to see more of everything, and giving me that feeling of me wanting it to rewatch it, even though I saw it 5 hours ago, is incredible, and I can definitely applaud something like that. Alright, with that being said, what did you think of this episode? Please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it. I want to thank you for watching, and I would like to see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye bye.